Let's build on our previous understanding of morphemes and word classes as we move on to the particle. This class is in some ways a catch-all category. It includes a lot of little words that have some real function but not a lot of content meaning. They include conjunctions. They include interjections like look, that express more emotional content than semantic content. They also include a type of word that's a little bit trickier to handle. Many languages use small grammatical words that sit next to the word they relate to. An example would be a preposition in English. What we know as prepositions usually describe some spatial or temporal relation, like above the table, below the table, beside the table. These are all prepositions. The name actually doesn't come from anything to do with their meaning. It comes from the fact that they have to sit right before, the noun that they are placed next to, pos. Any type of grammatical word that works this way is known as an adposition. The name adposition just relates that the word is placed next to another word. A preposition is placed before. A postposition is placed afterwards. I've already mentioned a few prepositions in English, but prepositions don't have to mark space or time relative to someone or something in other languages. In Hawaiian, for instance, prepositions mark a subject. The preposition o marks a subject, whereas the preposition I marks an object. Here are two examples. Here we see an example of a language using prepositions to mark a grammatical feature we've talked about before. So keep your eyes open for languages that do this, that use adpositions rather than, say, inflectional affixes. In Japanese, the subject marker ga and the object marker o appear after the words that they mark as subject and object, so they seem to work like postpositions at first glance. And in both the Hawaiian and Japanese examples, we have particles that play the role of marking case for nouns. Another group of words sometimes classed as a type of particle is the article. Articles include indefinite articles like a or an in English, and the definite article the in English. The classification is tricky because articles may exhibit many of the properties of adjectives as well. This very quick overview of particles just introduced the concept, but keep particles in mind as you move on to the next lesson, where we'll start putting together all the classes of words we've met so far.